In a notable shift in mobile cybersecurity, new Android malware is evolving to combine multiple malicious techniques, making it more challenging for users to detect. This development is particularly significant as it targets users in Uzbekistan, highlighting the increasing sophistication of cyber threats. Recent reports indicate that a group known as Tricky Wonders is now deploying a malicious app called Wonderland. Disguised as legitimate applications, these dropper apps deliver SMS stealing capabilities to unsuspecting users. The analysis from Group IB, published on December 22, 2025, reveals that this malware can operate even without an internet connection, enhancing its stealth. Next, we'll explore how this malware operates, its distribution methods, and what it means for Android users. If you find this update helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to InfoSec Now for the latest cybersecurity news. Your support really helps us continue building useful content for cybersecurity professionals. If you found this update helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to InfoSec Now for the latest cybersecurity news. Your support really helps us continue building useful content for cybersecurity professionals. Timeline of the Wonderland Malware Operation. The Wonderland Malware Operation, attributed to the group Tricky Wonders, marks a significant evolution in mobile cyber threats, particularly within Uzbekistan. First identified in November 2023, this operation has rapidly adapted by integrating sophisticated tactics that leverage malicious dropper applications. These droppers are disguised as legitimate apps, making them difficult for users to detect. Unlike earlier malware variants that would activate immediately upon installation, Wonderland's droppers can deploy malicious payloads without requiring an internet connection, enhancing their stealth. By employing bidirectional command and control (C2) communication, Wonderland transforms from a simple SMS stealer into a dynamic agent capable of executing real-time commands. This advancement allows attackers to perform arbitrary USSD requests, amplifying their control over compromised devices. The malware is primarily propagated through fake Google Play Store pages, social media ad campaigns, and messaging platforms like Telegram, where attackers exploit stolen user sessions to distribute malicious APK files. The operational structure of Tricky Wonders is also noteworthy. It encompasses a hierarchy that includes group owners, developers, and workers, who distribute the malware in exchange for a share of the illicit gains. This organized approach reflects a maturation of cybercrime operations, with each malicious APK build linked to unique C2 domains, complicating law enforcement efforts to dismantle the infrastructure. The introduction of heavily obfuscated components and anti-analysis techniques further complicates reverse engineering efforts, allowing the malware to evade detection by security software. The researchers from Group IB highlight that the supporting infrastructure is designed for resilience, relying on rapidly changing domains to maintain operational continuity even under scrutiny. In the broader context of mobile malware, Wonderland's emergence coincides with the rise of other Android threats like Selic and Frogblight, which utilize similar tactics to harvest sensitive information and conduct financial fraud. This trend indicates a shift towards more sophisticated, professionally engineered cybercrime operations that can function effectively even with minimal technical expertise. As cybercriminals continue to refine their methods and tools, the Wonderland operation serves as a stark reminder of the evolving landscape of mobile security threats, necessitating heightened vigilance and robust security measures from users and organizations alike. The emergence of the Wonderland malware operation has profound implications for various stakeholders. First and foremost, individual users in Uzbekistan find themselves at heightened risk. The malware's ability to intercept SMS messages and one-time passwords can lead to significant financial losses, as attackers siphon funds from victims' bank accounts. This not only impacts the immediate victims but also erodes trust in digital financial services, making users more hesitant to engage in online transactions. Businesses, particularly those in the financial sector, are also affected. The prevalence of such sophisticated malware can lead to increased operational costs as companies invest more in cybersecurity measures to protect their assets and customer data. Additionally, the reputation of financial institutions may suffer if customers perceive them as insecure, leading to potential loss of clientele. Moreover, the rise of malware like Wonderland signals a shift in the cybercrime landscape, where organized groups such as Tricky Wonders operate with a level of sophistication previously unseen. This evolution necessitates a re-evaluation of cybersecurity strategies not just for individuals and companies, but also for governmental agencies tasked with public safety. As these threats become more complex, law enforcement and cybersecurity entities must collaborate more closely to develop effective countermeasures. The social implications are equally concerning. The malware's distribution methods, which exploit social networks and messaging platforms, create a cycle of mistrust among users. As individuals become wary of sharing information or engaging with applications, the overall digital ecosystem suffers, potentially stifling innovation and collaboration online. Finally, the broader implications for regional cybersecurity policy cannot be ignored. As threats like Wonderland proliferate, there is an urgent need for governments to implement stronger regulations and frameworks to protect citizens from cyber threats. This includes promoting awareness and education about cybersecurity risks, enhancing law enforcement capabilities, and fostering international cooperation to combat transnational cybercrime effectively. In summary, the consequences of the Wonderland malware operation extend far beyond individual users, affecting businesses, social trust, and regional cybersecurity initiatives, necessitating a comprehensive response from all stakeholders involved. In light of the evolving landscape of Android malware, it is crucial for users to adopt proactive measures to protect themselves. As the Wonderland malware operation demonstrates, attackers are increasingly sophisticated, employing strategies that hide malicious software within seemingly legitimate applications. This means that users must be vigilant about the apps they install and the sources from which they download them. To safeguard your device, it's advisable to only download applications from trusted sources, such as the official Google Play Store. However, even within these platforms, users should scrutinize app permissions and user reviews before installation. Be wary of applications requesting excessive permissions that do not align with their intended function, as this could be a red flag. Moreover, enabling two-factor authentication, 2FA, on sensitive accounts can provide an additional layer of security. This measure can help mitigate the risk of unauthorized access, especially in scenarios where SMS theft is a concern. Regularly monitoring bank statements and account activity can also aid in early detection of any fraudulent transactions. Another critical step is to keep your device's operating system and applications up to date. Updates often include security patches that address vulnerabilities exploited by malware. Users should enable automatic updates whenever possible to ensure they receive the latest protections. Additionally, consider using reputable mobile security solutions that can detect and neutralize threats in real time. These tools can provide an added layer of defense against malware and phishing attempts, offering features such as app scanning and web protection. Finally, educating yourself about common phishing tactics and malware distribution methods can significantly enhance your digital resilience. Awareness of how attackers operate, such as through fake app promotions on social media or fraudulent messages, can empower users to make informed decisions and recognize threats before they result in compromise. By taking these proactive steps, users can better protect themselves against the rising tide of mobile malware, including the dangerous Wonderland operation and its sophisticated techniques. If you found this update helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to InfoSec Now for the latest cybersecurity news. Your support really helps us continue building useful content for cybersecurity professionals.